I'm going to attempt to argue that having a channel with like thousands of views per video can be way more successful than having a channel with 1 million subscribers and some videos that have gone viral. And it sounds strange, but like one of the questions I get asked often is, how do I monetize my show? And like, that's a perfectly normal question, but more often than not, it's a question that puts the cart in front of the horse. And it's usually coming from people who are looking at their favorite YouTubers or celebrities and then kind of wanting to emulate what they're doing. And if that's what you want to do, that's fine. There's a path for that, and good luck. But something that is often overlooked just by looking at these super popular shows is that the goal that they have is to make like a highly entertaining show, to sell a bunch of low margin, impulsively priced products in front of like vast audiences. And so to make that work, to get the numbers that you need, like the popularity high enough to make it like a serious business, like where I can actually quit my day job, right? To make money from the commercials, it's extraordinarily high, right? Huge numbers. So that's fine if that's what you want to do, but that's not what we're about. That's not what Through the Noise is about. Like, we have a framework. We have like the 5 C's process, and it's specifically designed for people who have like deep knowledgeable expertise, are highly skilled at something, and can provide like a high value service to the right customer. So for example, you could think of like specialized financial service firm, or maybe a boutique law firm or something. To get a customer for like those folks, it requires a lot of energy and time to be done ahead of the meeting in order to see if both parties are even a good fit for each other. Think of it as like a high trust business. You must nurture and develop these relationships. And of course, businesses of this type often do well enough when prospects are referred to them, right? Like, I know a guy, oh, you should talk to my attorney. I know he did. Like, the referrals is really important. But the problem comes, how do we expand that type of business? How do we expand the potential network? How do we get beyond the referral dependency? How do we like create a community where we stay top of mind? For many small business owners, this can be like a feast or famine approach. You get a big contract, you spend all your time working on it, then the contract inevitably wraps up, and now you're back again to running around town trying to connect with potential prospects. And it's an exhausting up and down thing, especially problematic if you do large, like custom bespoke projects with a small team. Who knows where the next gig is going to come from, and you want to grow your team, but your team is just always on a project that you're not doing the marketing, you're not doing the relationship building, you're not doing all that other stuff. And so by the time this big giant project finishes, now you have to run around quickly because you're burning through some of the money that you got for that, and you need to find the next project. And like, it's scary then to hire assistants, hire people that can help you deliver on the project better, because now it's more mouths to feed. Now you got to find more projects and bigger projects, right? If you don't have the kind of like marketing process, the lead generation and lead nurturing stuff, right? What happens is when someone finally decides to contact you, if they're not really referred to you, you kind of look like every other competitor, right? And when you look like every other competitor, you're pressured to price yourself against that common competition. And now you got the job, great, but you don't have a lot of room for error because you priced it so low. So it takes a lot more attention because your margin for making it happen is margin of error so small that the thing can go off the rails, right? And then you, again, puts back pressure on hiring other people. You can't trust other people to do the job. It's like, it becomes this sensation where prospects can kind of tell, they can smell that desperation or that neediness in that process, right? If that at all resonates with you, then that's what our 5 C's process is is designed to demystify and puts ahead of that process. Get you known, get your processes, your expertise, your vibe out into the world and build an audience by giving a lot of that information to the ones that are never going to hire you anyway. But they may recommend you. They may say, "Oh yeah, this one guy I know, he's got a YouTube channel. You can just follow him. He's great." Right there, somebody referring you without you having to do anything, without you having to have coffees or presentations or any of that. You're just making video content. So it doesn't have to be this way. If you focus on lead generation activities first, if you make it sacrosanct, then the rest is downstream from that. Better customers then allow you to solve better problems in a more consistent manner. You're delivering more frequently. You can charge a premium for that, and you can be more choosy and selective with making sure that you're getting together with the right prospect who can really succeed with your work. And you can be telling others, you know what, you're not a fit for me. If you're looking to make a YouTube channel or podcast and you're just thinking, how am I going to sell? How much will I make from the ads? How can I get a sponsor? Then you're probably not the best fit for the process that we have. But if you're a business owner and you've been doing well enough with referrals and you've never opened yourself up to the possibility of expanding or scaling because you have reason to worry about overextending yourself, then that's what this process is totally about. My clients, all they have to do is think about what are they going to say or who are they talking to, and we take care of the rest. If you're interested in diving into more about this process, I have a workshop. It's a bit of a wait list. Just sign up. I'm looking for certain ones that are a really good fit. A lot of people that have come through will be like, not a good fit for us, but the information is universal across the board. You can take that stuff and then apply it to your YouTube channel, apply it to everything else, right?